Hey everyone, Charles here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Hollywood Rack Sport Rider SE2 for the 2021 Jeep Gladiator. So this is your great heavy-duty bike rack that's awesome for your heavy bikes and your electric bikes, as it can carry up to 80 pounds per tray. It is made out of a galvanized steel that makes it very durable and finished with a black powder coat, making it rust resistant. One of the features that I like is the tilt away feature, and to do that I'm just going to remove this pin here and pull on this knob, giving me access to the bed of my truck to grab anything I need. Locks back into place when I lift it up, then I'm just going to reinsert the pin. So we have 3 attachment points. 2 straps for the rear and front wheel, and a frame mount. So it's not going to be great if you have a carbon frame because you might warp or damage it, but it does have these foam paddings in here for extra protection. To take the bike off, we're going to start with the straps. I'm just going to push on this button, move it out of the way, and do the same thing on the other side. And one thing that I do like about the straps is that it has this extra rubber pad here for some more protection. And then I keep one hand on the bike for some extra stability. And then I'm gonna take both of these frame mounts, push the button, and release it as high as I can. And now our bike is free to go. One of my favorite features about this rack, besides the weight capacity, is the included locking cores that are gonna be keto-like to your lock right there for the anti-rattle pin, but it just gives you that peace of mind knowing that nobody's going to run off with your bikes or your whole rack. To fold the mast down, we are going to rotate this pin upwards. As you can see, this groove fits in just snug with that. With that removed, we can take that down and line that back up as well. So the distance added from the bumper to the end of the rack here is at about 29 inches. Something to keep in mind when you're backing into a tight space or parking into your garage. And the distance from the ground to the bottom of the shank is about 17 inches. Another thing to note, when you're going up steep driveways or up hills, the front of your vehicle is going to go up and the rear is going to go down. All right, and to fold this in the storage position, there's a knob right here that I'm just gonna lift. And you can hear that locking into place. And so now the distance drops down to about 14.5 inches from the furthest point out, and the closest point is at about 6 inches. This rack provides us with a tool-free installation, which is handy dandy. You don't have to carry an extra tool in your vehicle. But the anti-rattle handle here tightens down, locking the pin into the receiver. And as you can see, I'm shaking the whole vehicle, ensuring that there's no play within the receiver tube. Final thoughts about this rack is that it's a great heavy-duty rack that's going to get the job done of transporting your extra heavy bikes to and from your destination. One thing that I did not like about it is the center frame holders. It was a pain having to get the bike loaded into the back of it without scratching the vehicle. There is a little scratch here, and we'll probably do that again. If you want something that is a lot easier to use, you will lose a little bit of weight capacity, but check out the Rocky Mounts monorail. You can hold up to 60 pounds, and it is a front wheel mount, so you just throw the bike on there, little tighten down, and you're good to go. But otherwise, this is a solid quality build that's going to do the job. That does it for our look here on the Hollywood Rack's Sport Rider SE2 on the 2021 Jeep Gladiator.